Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. Boxingego, I'm with Midwest Representative Daquan Mays. How you doing today?
What's up, man? How you doing, Boxingego?
Good, man. We working. Mayweather McGregor, yes, historic event. And you actually had the privilege of working with Floyd in this particular camp.
Right.
How did that get set up? And I'm gonna ask you some more questions about that.
How did it get set up? When he first announced the fight was gonna happen, I was trying to do camp, so I signed the papers like a while ago for the most part. But I still wasn't sparring. I still wasn't like getting the calls. So I was sparring in the gym one day that he came in to train, and he saw me working. He said, "Yo, this dude nice. I like him." He's on the side of the ring watching the squad walk.
You in the Mayweather gym?
Yeah.
Okay.
Working in there. He walked to the side of the ring. He was like, you know, just talking back and forth. Who's gonna win this? Who's gonna do that? Who's gonna do that? Blase, blase. I was like, hey, yo, Floyd, man, let's do camp, man. I want to do camp with you. He was like, for real? No. He was like, okay, cool. I was like, yo, nah, I'm really trying to do this camp. Like, you know, you might get your ass kicked calling out Floyd or whatever the case may be, challenging him in camp, but at the same time, you don't get this moment every day. So I asked for camp. And he brought me in. We sparred that week, the same weekend. Man, real sharp work, real good work, man. He actually called me back like right after that weekend, so we boxed that Friday, then again that Monday. And man, we just been in camp ever since, man, going back and forth. Got a lot of respect out of this camp, man, a lot of experience. He paid good. He's a real cool guy.
Now you're a southpaw, so Conor McGregor's also a southpaw.
Right.
For the fans who haven't seen you yet, how would you define your style as a southpaw?
Clean.
You got that clean. You like that clean work.
My style, man. I try to hit and not get hit for the most part. You know, back home they say swim me don't get wet. But man, boxer puncher. Definitely a boxer puncher. I counter a lot also as well. My style, I say my style is a winning style, man. I try any way to win. If I gotta fight both ways on you, I'm gonna fight both ways, left-handed or right-handed. But that's my style.
Now, there are a lot of great, talented fighters from the Midwest. We had Broner, Ray Robinson. You got a ton of guys, right? Yeah. Aaron Pryor.
Yeah.
Growing up, you had a lot of people in the game to kind of look up, and around the world. Who did you look up to as a fighter, just from wherever?
Man, being so young, you know, I was like, me starting off, you an amateur, so I was watching other amateurs. I looked up to Rasheed Warren a lot. I watched a lot of his fights. Man, he's a southpaw. He's really explosive. I watched a lot of Pacquiao. I like his explosiveness and the way he set up shots and, you know, be in and out a lot. I watched Adrian Broner because I came with him. I see him in the gym a lot when I was younger. I used to visit him a lot. Definitely Floyd. I mean, every boxer watches Floyd for the most part. So seeing him as a kid and then being in the ring with him, that's big. But I watched a lot of Pernell Whitaker also, man. He a real slick guy. Yeah, you can't leave off Pernell Whitaker. But mostly, man, I watched a lot of southpaws for the most part. Just to, like see how their game was, things they was doing. Watching two right-handers was good, but I mean, you don't learn too much, you do. But, you know, you gotta watch the southpaws in order to be a better southpaw.
Speaking of southpaws, since you brought it up, two of the best from the amateur circuit, Guillermo Rigondeaux and Vasyl Lomachenko.
Yeah.
They might fight each other at 130. What do you make of that fight? Is it good for boxing? And do you have a favorite in that fight?
Man, that is gonna be a good fight for boxing. Rigondeaux been calling out Lomo for a long time.
A long time.
Yeah, Lomo season, Rigo season. You know it's gonna be a highly impacted fight, man. It's gonna be a great fight. I'm not gonna choose no sides, man. I like both of them. You know, they both great fighters. You know, at the level that they're at, you know, it can go either way. They both up there, you know, to a level that's so high. It's like, you know, no matter how it turns out, it's gonna be a great fight. It's gonna be great in the end. Hopefully, no one gets hurt in the fight, make it out safely. But it's gonna be a good fight, man. I'm happy it's happening.
Now, how old are you?
24.
Very young, 24. Floyd Mayweather's 40. I gotta ask you, when you were in, do you know how many rounds you did, or you didn't keep track?
Our last sparring session, we did 8 rounds. Man, honestly, when I
Does he fight like a 40-year-old?
Nah,
you just laughed.
Not a 40-year-old at all, man. He fight like I don't know what you would say, 17, 18. That's probably you got your most energy around that age.
Really?
But man,
well, because I want to ask you, because some people, they're concerned, I'm just playing devil's advocate, some people's concern is that Conor's 29, he's young, he's bigger than Floyd, and Floyd he's 40 years old and 2 years in a quote-unquote retirement, so he had that little bit of layoff.
Yeah.
You didn't notice the 2-year layoff or anything?
Nah, man. I mean, the man still works out, you know. You may say he's retired, but, you know, what man doesn't want to keep that nice figure, you know, stay in shape and be ready at all times. And then when you've been in this sport for so long, you know, it stays on your conscience to, you know, keep yourself looking well and staying sharp. So for him to say he has a fight coming up, or for him to take on a fight, it's nothing, you know, to get your reflexes back together and get back in the gym and put the gloves on. But I'm sure outside of the ring, he's been running, training, whatever he has, like leading up to this fight, to this whole camp. But I mean, him being 40 years old really has nothing to do with this fight. You know, his ability to perform well.
Under the bright lights. Mm-hmm. That's what he says. Now, I gotta ask you this. What's your prediction on this fight? Based on what you've seen.
You know, I gotta say, to start the fight, it's gonna be a great fight. Very energetic fight. Now, for the most part, man, Floyd gonna get a knockout, man, less than 6.
So people that doubt his power, you think he has enough?
Oh yeah, definitely has enough power, enough pop, enough experience, man. I think Conor's gonna walk into something. You know, I don't know Conor's IQ with this boxing. You know, I don't know how he fights for the most part, but I know.
I think nobody does in pure boxing.
I know he's gonna be excited. You know, I know he thinks he's gonna knock Floyd out. That's the thing he's been like, you know, screaming this whole camp. I'm gonna knock him out. I'm gonna knock him out, and he said he wants to do it within 2 rounds, 2-3 rounds. So. You're not gonna do that moving backwards. He's gonna rush forward, and if you think you're gonna just rush forward and walk Floyd down, who's been attacked by Madonna, Cotto, Castillo, you know, all of these great guys, you know, Canelo, all these guys came at him, you know. So if you think you're gonna get it done within 2 and you're gonna rush forward, man, you're gonna run into something. So knockout.
Floyd setting up traps. Now I know you can't give away the game plan, but name one thing that Floyd does exceptionally well. Watching him on TV versus being in the sparring, I'm sure it's 2 different things. So name one thing that he just does that was like, okay, this is kind of impressive.
Not get hit.
Really? So yeah. the defense is just.
Yeah, man. Being hit by like I don't miss a lot of shots. You know, I throw high volume punches for the most part. Not gonna say I can punch anybody in the world, but for the most part, you know, I'm pretty accurate for the most part. Man, his ability to move out of the way of punches and his ring awareness is high. It's great, you know. So that was one thing for sure. So you throw a big punch and you miss it, you're gonna pay. You know, you throw something and it's not where it's supposed to be at, or if you leave it out there, you're gonna pay. So McGregor, you know, coming hard and with all this whatever you call it, I don't know, aggression. it's gonna cost him.
Now, back to your career. You've been in and sparred with some great names. Tell the fans who you've been in the ring with.
I've been in with a few world champions. I trained with Jesse Vargas for Pacquiao camp. Also when he fought Antonio DeMarco. I did work with Denis Shavakov.
How was that? He just fought Robert Easter, competitive fight. Man,
Denis Shavakov is a tough guy, man. Short little guy, man. A lot of anger.
Really? He fights
he got some good power though, man. Real sharp guy. You know, he's always in shape, keeps coming forward. It was a real good camp. We did camp in Big Bear, man, so the elevation's really high, so it made it difficult. But
you were in Abel's gym.
Yeah.
Nice.
Abel's a cool guy, man. But yeah, I did camp with Denis Shavakov.
That was for the Jamel Herring?
Yeah, for Jamel Herring fight.
Okay.
Yeah. I was gonna do camp with Amir Khan for Devin Alexander fight. We ended up not doing camp. I met up with him in Virgin when they came out here. We just spoke, sat down, talked for a while, hung out the whole time for the fights. Got cool with Andre Berto around that time. But me and Amir Khan never did work. We just got cool around that time. I was gonna do camp with him again if the Pacquiao fight would have happened, but it didn't happen. Sorry about that. I had a few other world champions I did camp, but I can't think of them all right now. You know, I'm on and off with them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got a lot of experience, man, before the debut.
Now, speaking of Abel Sanchez, you were in his gym, obviously fighting with one of his fighters in camp, Denis Shavakov. Another big fight he has coming up September 16th, Canelo and Golovkin. Did you get a chance to see Golovkin work, and just what are your thoughts on that fight?
When I was there, Golovkin actually was not in the gym. I don't think he had anything lined up around that time, so I didn't see him work. But I know from the I did everything that Abel does when he was in camp, you know. So it was a tough camp for me. So I know that Natty trains very hard for the most part. You know, he's gonna be in some tough shape. Him and Canelo, I don't know who's gonna win that fight. I like Canelo a lot. He's actually increasing his skill level a lot, man. His punches, everything. Also, he fought Floyd, man, so he's gonna have a lot of experience as well. What's good, bro? Golovkin's a tough fighter, man. Hard puncher, comes forward a lot. It was a good fight between him and Danny. I think Danny, not Danny. was
Jacob, yeah, Danny Jacob.
I think Danny won that fight, but I ain't gonna say too much about that. But I mean, who's gonna win? I don't know.
But you looking forward to it?
Looking forward to it, definitely.
Now, what can the fans expect from you in the future, and where can they follow you?
Man, you can expect an excellent career, man. A great person, a household name soon, pretty soon. My name is Daquan Mays. You can follow me on Instagram at Daquan Mays. You can follow me on Twitter at Daquan Mays. Most of my social media is all my boxing photos and boxing posts, so keep up with me, man. I won't let you down.
All right, we look forward to seeing you on your journey, and keep up the good work, man.
All right, thanks, man.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.